Hi, it's Ms. Whitaker again with some words of wisdom. We're going to find percent. So today in finding percent, we're going to start with a sentence here, and it says, what percent of 40 is 16? You need to know that you always put is over of. That's real important. I'm looking for a percent of 40 is 16. So my is 16, of is 40. When I'm looking for a percent, I know percent is based on 100. So I'm going to put equals x over 100. I know there's nothing times 40 that gives me 100, but if I reduce both of these numbers by 4 over 4, I now have 4 over 10. So my fraction now looks like this. Is there something times 10 that gives me 100? Yes, it is. 10 times 10 is 100. 4 times 10 is 40. So my answer is 40%, because 40 over 100, this would be my percent. Okay, let's look at this one. Here's another. If I have 48 is what percent of 60? Is 48 goes on top, of 60, of goes on bottom. What percent? I know that means x over 100. Again, nothing times 60 gives me 100. I could at least reduce by 2, but I realize, ooh, 6 goes into both. Leaves me with 8 over 10. 10 times what gives me 100? 10. 8 times 10 is 80. That gives me 80 over 100. So my percent is 80%. Okay, let's do another. What percent of 80 is 60? What percent, x over 100, is of, ooh, they both end in 0, so I could divide by 10 to start with. I think I will. So that means that goes away. Now I have 6 over 8. Nothing times 8 that gives me 100. If I divide by 2 over 2, I get 3 over 4. Now I know that 4 times 25 is going to give me 100, and 3 times 25 is going to give me 75. So my answer is 75%. One more. We have 60 is what percent of 48? Okay, is over of, is of. If you'll notice, it's an improper fraction, so that means we're going to have a percent that's more than 100. I'm looking for a percent, so x over 100. There's nothing times 48 that gives me 100. Now, I had these numbers earlier, and I remember I divided by 6 over 6. And when I do that, I have 10 over 8. Nothing times 8 that gives me this. But they're both even numbers. I'm going to divide by 2 again. Now I have 4, and I know that 4 times 25 is going to give me 100. And when I say 5 times 25, we'll scoot over here to the side, check this out. We get 125. So that's 125 over 100. So your percent is 125%. I hope that helps you in finding the percent.